Running late. Getting everything set up here and behind schedule. Getting chat going. Okay. It's time to play the Grunfeld. Let's see, is my stream working okay? It looks like it is. Got my Yeti going. YetiCaster. Okay. I believe so. I believe everything's fine. Got my water. What's the rule about this? You're supposed to play c5 before castling? Seemed like that's what I read. I'm not sure about that, but I think that's correct. Of course, I'm out of theory on move 4 as usual. I want to say I have played this guy before. Oh, we drew. Okay. Totally not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm going to exchange. Probably could have waited to move on that, but I'm going to go ahead and exchange now. See what happens. My non-book moves may have thrown him off. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just moving pieces, looking for moves and squares and tactics. That's my entire game and the end game. The only question I have in this position is, where does this piece go? I guess I could play here, eventually put the knight here and bring it to here. That's probably what I need to do. Put it on that square. I remember that I played this guy before. I don't remember the game at all. I guess we drew is what the thing says. Check my stream here. Whoa. What is that move about? I don't get that one. Huh. don't understand that move. Was he worried my knight was going to come in? I don't think my queen's placed correctly either. I guess I'm going to do it this way. Play here. I don't know. It's a nice open position, you know. So if I play here, he's going to play here. Then I play here. Is that what he has in mind? If I play here, I got to worry about this too. Not wild about that move. I mean, at some point, not immediately. All right. I got talked into it. I'm going to play this. He does that. Played it quickly, too. Okay. I'll say I play here. He plays here. Here's my queen. I got to play here. He can exchange. Then the bishop goes back somewhere. I do end up with a passed pawn, though. Of course, you usually get a passed pawn, I think, in this opening. I mean, there's no point in pushing here. I guess that's the line we're going to go down. I'll probably end up another pawn down. Have to draw it in the end game. That's what usually happens. I usually end up a pawn down and I have to play for a draw. So someday I need to learn some openings. At least where do you put your pieces? What are the plans? Well, he's only debating two possible moves, I would say. One is this capture, and the other one is this capture. Because there's nowhere else for him to put this piece. I just wonder, what's he going to do? Of course, I've used more time than him, so I can't really say anything about the time factor. Oh, he did do that. Now I have to. We're going to capture here. Not at all what I expected. I mean, I did kind of look at this line, but I really thought he was going to do something else. Of course, I couldn't find anything else, and I guess he couldn't either. I want to put my rooks right here. I need to open this diagonal. If I get that diagonal open, it's going to be a lot of grief. This guy's rated 100 points below me, so he's a good player. Last time we drew. So I'm sure that he, yeah, like he protected his pawn there. I was thinking about what I could get going here. Well, the thing I like about this is it stops him from putting his knight there. It'll take him a minute or two to attack this pawn with something else. Oh, this bishop could get into the game this direction. That's a possibility. I like this move, though, because it restricts his movement. His knight. His knight's being held back a little bit. Can't advance this pawn because I'll trade. Okay. Now I could attack the piece this direction. The knight, that is. Make him put the knight somewhere over here. Yeah, like if I play here, he doesn't have time to capture this because I'll take the knight. And I'll redeploy my bishop after that. I'm not in sync. I really need to get in sync. I need to get centered and start looking for really good moves. That's what I need to be doing here. Now, I can play here and force him to capture. I play here, I'm attacking the knight and this pawn. And he doesn't have a way of guarding this pawn, because the pawn and the bishop will be attacking that square. Which means I can force him to exchange off his d pawn. That will open the diagonal for my dark squared bishop. Of course, in the meantime, this pawn is going to fall. So I need to do something about that first. Maybe play here. I mean, he may be thinking about coming to the 7th, but I don't think he actually gets anything out of that. I guess I got to play here to guard that pawn. I need to advance it. I just need to get my bishops lined up correctly in this position. If I could make that happen, you know, I don't know, maybe this rook should have been over here. I'm not sure what the deal is here. So he's going after my bishop. Well, I mean, I could trade. That leaves the bishops of opposite endgame. I'm not wild about that. My pawn's going to be more advanced than his. Where else can I put this bishop, though? You know, I could move it here. And then think about advancing the pawn again. bishop pair. See, I need a rook on this file right here. Right there. I'm going to play that. Try to get this pawn going. He doesn't win it. I didn't think about the fact I could have left it there and just advanced this pawn. Trade. Yeah, that would have actually worked. Let's see. So here, it's a moment of truth. Okay, this piece has got to come off, and I've got to advance the pawn another square. Or she's going to probably take with the rook. I'm getting in a bit of trouble in this game, as you can imagine. Let's see. He doesn't have any weak targets is the problem. Let me see. He doesn't have any targets. I just feel completely out of sync in this game. There, he moves. None of that's any good. I'm probably going down a pawn. Let's see, where do I go here? Can't guard both of them, can I? I guess I'm going to have to keep these bishops on the board because that's the only way I can draw this game if we get into it. If we reach that kind of position. Here, take. I play here, he takes. I'm kind of curious to see which way he will take. I'm going to play there. I'm going to have to keep the bishops on the board and try to draw this game with correct play. He's got too much of an advantage. I got to watch this stuff. Let's see, check. I can and take the 7th. That helps a little. He'll come here and he's going to try to mate me. So I'm going to have to move my king up. Try to get out of that mess. I'll strike at his pawns. Maybe get my bishop to this square. I hate playing for a draw. But you do what you have to do. I'm trying to hold on in this one. It's not going great. Struck, I feel your pain. It's a great way to start the tournament, isn't it? Oh, I wonder if he might do that. Got to guard that pawn. God, I hate getting this defensive. I got to put everything I got on white squares. Okay. Okay. I need a waiting move. Wait a second. Check here. Would have put me back here. Check here. Boy, that would have been trouble. How do I stop that mess? I've got to move this piece in case he does that. I think he moved a little too quickly there. Because now I can go here. Yeah. I think he had me and he missed it. I mean, we can play for 50 moves. Or he could give me a draw. I don't know if he's going to do that, though. Let's see. This rook guards this pawn and the bishop. And the bishop guards that pawn. So how exactly is this guy going to make progress? I think I'm going to walk my king around the board. I'll offer him a draw just to mess with him a little. All right. Check me here. Okay, if I play the rook over and we trade rooks, this is still drawn. If he moves his rook somewhere, can I just move my king back? I think I can. Check here. Cementing it, I would say. Oh, I guess he's coming back after this one. I wonder what he's going to do when I do this. I play there, he checks here. Wait a minute. I could kick this piece. And still check here. You can still check here. Yep. So if I do this and this, I could give up this pawn for this pawn. Okay, this is getting a bit dangerous. I'm moving my pieces onto squares I didn't want to put them on. I'm going to give him the H pawn, and we'll take the G pawn. This is about as drawn as it gets. What he expects to do here. He's going to have to offer the draw because I already offered one. Back to the tournament. Little Rock Chess Team. LJ West, me, and who's this one? Oh, yeah, Justin. Okay, cool. Good game, Geek. I'm going to say good game. I mean, 2 draws. This guy and I've played 2 draws against each other. I wish there was some way to complicate that and try to get something out of the end game, but at some point you got to call it, just say, take your losses and go on. The King of Memphis. I played this guy last week. I'm 2-0 against him. Okay, how do I usually play this? I think you play C here and then here. I have a friend that plays this opening. I mean, one simple thing is just to play D4 and let him grab the pawn. Play it that way. Play it real simple. I think that's what I want to do. Just bring my pieces out. Okay, he's going after that one. And I'm going to play what here? Let's see if I play here. He plays here. Check. King takes. I guess I don't really get anything out of that, do I? I kind of hate to play this move. Play here. He plays here. He's targeting this pawn. I got to play here. And we trade, and I've got double D pawns. We'll do this. Very, very slow. This piece needs to go to a good square. Just rook E1. I can deal with that. I don't think he's going to play F6. Out of theory on move 2. And people think I know openings. That's what's so funny. I think I've about convinced some of them though. It's already 7:30. Now what happens after I attack his queen? Is he going to play this? Permanently weaken that pawn until he gets it to here? Okay, I'll find out. I don't know. Will he push that pawn or not? This piece has got to find a square soon. Wow. Was it there? I actually kind of don't mind these double pawns because this square is not going to be very good. I go here and here. I have to do that. I guess that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I am going to have a bit of a problem here. I'll play here. Will he play G5 and put me on this square and trade? He could. Let's find out. Really? I didn't much expect that move. Wow. Gotta guard my D pawn. This guy has got to go here. Okay, can I keep that pawn back? I don't think I can. I sure don't. I don't believe I can. Maybe play here. Actually, I kind of like that move. I really do kind of hate playing these kind of positions. Sorry, Justin. I mean, they're just, you've seen them thousands of times. It's like, which square do I put this piece on? What do I do here? That kind of stuff. It kind of gets old. I want that piece right there. Okay. I'll put this bishop. There. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do here. I'm not really sure where you put pieces and what you do. He's got two center pawns. They're on the third rank. Mine's up here on the fourth rank. I only have one, but it's up there at the top. I could play here and isolate that pawn. That'd be kind of nice. Can I do that? Let's see. I push. Hitting this knight. If he moves the knight, I capture hitting the queen. He Here he captures. Then I redeploy my bishop here. If I push and the knight takes, I trade. And he's got an isolated pawn. I don't know what else I've got to play for. I'm going to play this. Unless, of course, he captures. Don't forget about this business. If he captures with a pawn, I have to trade rooks. If he captures, and I capture with the bishop, he'll capture here, check, take, and then take my bishop, puzzle rush style. So if he captures, e takes d5, I've got to take his rook, giving him the file. That's the way my games go. I'm going to take that one, attacking his queen. And now I'm going to redeploy like I was talking about to right here. I wish I had played that move. I had to play c3, and by doing both of them, I weakened that square. He's got 3 pawn islands. He's got his knights over here on the side. Okay, where's that one going? Here. Can it do any damage there? I don't really think so. I want to bring this rook to the center. He's catching up with me on the clock. Left the game. Oh, he's having internet issues. This is only my second game. I'm going to go right here next move. And he is planning on going where with that knight? I'm not really sure. I wish I could get a threat in this position. You know, I don't know if there was any reason to move that piece. This thing had a great diagonal. Probably should have just left it there. What I need is a game plan. Kick the knights out, advance my queenside pawns, attack his D and E pawn. I've got the rooks ready to go. All I got to do is get his knights to move. I just drop in on him. Okay. If I play here and attack that piece, and he takes. Not that I think this is any good. I go here. The knight goes back to there. Yeah, I can't win that pawn, can I? I guess he's coming after my king. Right here. Attack this pawn. I really want to get those knights out of there. In the moment I'm going to play this move. Then I'm going to play this move. Eliminate knight. I'm going to play here and I'm going to play here. They'll be on white squares. That's a plus in the end game. followed by here. You'll get this one. I get that one. I think he's going here. I can kick it. I'm trying to get at these pawns back here. I kind of want to just play here. Threaten this and this. Oh, shit. He does have that move, doesn't he? You little devil. He just forked me. Okay. Looks like I'll be playing for a draw again. Can't believe it. Why did I let that happen? I needed that. I needed that. I needed that rook on this square, not where it went to. He's just going to play rook here. Well, his queen's guarding the knight too. So I don't think he can quite do that. Here. That is a pretty piece right there. Okay, if I play rook here, where does this queen go? Out here? Threatening mate here? And I got a rook on the 7th. I could always queen a pawn. That'd be nice. Yeah, okay. Now, I either play here or I bring the bishop back. And the answer is I play here and he plays here attacking this pawn. I got to move my king. Knight check. I got to move right back. This is not good. Which is why I'm going to have to, I think, move the bishop. I got to capture that pawn as soon as possible to avoid being mated. Not good. This has not been a well-played game. By me. The Reinfeld count only has him +1, but I mean, what do I have going for me? These queenside pawns? That's about it. King of Memphis is hurting me again. Okay, I kind of wondered about something like that. He's hitting my rook. He's still hitting my rook if I do that. That was a pretty good series of moves. I think I have to play here. No, the queen's guarding that piece. Okay, if I capture here and he takes my rook, no, he's not going to do that. If I capture here and he captures here, I push, hang my rook for a move or two, and try to queen. That is one idea. I'm desperately lost in this position. That's the biggest problem. Very, very lost. Let's see. Now, he's got 2 on this square. This position is some kind of lost. Jack, king up. Jack, king up. Come here, no. Do I just push this pawn? You'll very likely be able to stop it. I think I'm going to have to try this to hold this pawn. But now he can move this knight, attack this piece. Yeah, just like that. And at this point, I'm going to take here and give him the rook with check. He's going to capture here, I think. Good play here. Threatening this square. He's threatening this check, and then he will queen. I'm completely lost. 110% lost. I'm in check too. Here maybe? And now, here maybe? That was a good move. Check maybe? I thought I was going to win his rook. I may yet win his rook. Okay, now, how do I get out of this mess? I really think I ought to think about taking a draw. I mean, this has been a mess. Maybe he'll do something different. he did. Good. Let's see. Now, I can move bishop here. Well, I could just check again, right? Is he going to literally put that knight on the back rank with him? And then I play bishop here. Is he going to be able to check and pick up that bishop somewhere? He'll have a check here. What do I want to do? Do I want to push my H pawn? Do I want to... I kind of want to play this knight right here. It's got that check right there. And I have to decide what I'm going to do with my king. Am I going out in the open? Or do I just lay back? Granted, this is an interesting position, but I'd like to get on with the tournament and try to win a game. No kidding. He still wants to play. Where is that knight going to go? Well, I don't want to trade queens. But my king's the one out in the open. Maybe I do want to trade queens. You know, he's the one with the knight. Knights are tricky. You never know what he might do to me. played 2 games in an hour, and I'm not even done yet. Just gave him this pawn. That was well played, wasn't it? Yeah, that wasn't good. I lost a pawn. The King of Memphis is going to beat me. I'd say part of the problem was I got restless. We got to that position with queen and knight versus queen and bishop. I should have probably kept the queens on the board and just tried to figure out something to do, you know. What's my battery power?
Battery 30%.
Where's it going here? This is getting crazy. Oh, I know what he should do here. I'm fairly certain. Okay, if I take his knight, he queens. So I have to play here. What move number that was, because he had a win there. This is messed up. I mean, this is really messed up. He's got to be kicking himself. I play there and he pushes. Take, knight takes, I get the pawn. You better watch his clock. I don't know if we three-peat, will it? Will the machine know it? I guess so. Looks like it's a draw. I bet he's not happy about that. He had me beat about 5 times in that game. I played like an idiot. I do think that final position might have been a draw. The move I was talking about he should have played was G3. I think before he started moving his king around there at the end, if he played G3, is that it? I don't think my king was close enough. Got to go back through that one. 2 draws. Little Rock's doing how again? Jody, me, Justin. Man, I've really been playing lousy lately. I got to dig into these middle games. Oh my God. Lemonade, vodka, 2440. How did I end up playing this guy? I should have berserked him just to mess with him. Okay, this is the hyper accelerated dragon. Okay, I never played a Moraxi bind by rules. One of my rules. How do I get that pawn there? He's already got 3 on it. Messed up. People think I know openings. I got another think coming. He gave up that square, I gave up this square. If somebody that's this high rated, I need to just make some bizarre moves and try to beat him. You know? Because the guy's good. He's really good. So I don't need to, you know, I don't need to play any of his normal stuff. I need to just make weird moves and try to. What am I going to do with this bishop? I guess I'll have to find another home. No idea. It just strikes me that in a game like this, knights are going to be worth more than bishops. This is why he's probably going after mine. And I can't move it anywhere. Take note. earth did he give me the file? That move made no sense to me. Let's attack this B pawn. That attacks his queen. His queen can move there. Oh, he clipped a pawn off of me. That was slick. Why am I playing a 24-40? That's crazy. I don't blame him for thinking this position's impossible. I guess he's trying to figure out what his move is. I mean, the only weakness he's got is this. I wish I could figure out a way to attack it. Is this guy still here? What's going on? Wow, I was thinking the whole time. Well, queen trade's not a bad idea for him at all. I can't move here because he'll trade out and win a bishop. If I capture, he captures, I have to move this piece. I've lost the file. don't think I have a choice. Apparently he didn't think so either. Here, he takes my bishop, I take his rook. I'm not convinced that that's terrible for me. Because his pieces aren't doing a whole lot. He's going to attack this square, but I'm going after this. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He's going to have to play back there. I am inside the square, which means I can mess with him a little bit. Yeah. Figure out a way I can bust up his pawns, possibly. I need, the only way I'll ever survive this is if I have a target. I think he'll keep walking his king over. Gotta be careful he can't take this with check, so I have to stay off these squares. He's got 2 pieces for the rook and a pawn. Oh, hey, Kickmore. Yeah, I'm in a tournament right now, but I'll play you. Okay, he took the e-pawn. He pushed his e-pawn. I have to capture. Kickmore, how's my daughter doing? When can we 1 versus 1? I don't know. How's my daughter doing? I don't know how your daughter's doing. I don't think I know your daughter. On the dating site. Oh, no, I don't know anybody on the dating site. Kickmore, you're messing with me. And I'm losing this game, and you're messing with me. Okay. Now, what if I push here? Oh, it's got 2 on that square. What if I play here? I want to play against you now. I'm playing in a tournament, dude. Maybe after. Ew. What happens if I capture here? The pawn runs. Uh-oh. This dude's getting ready to advance some pawns on me. Okay, dude. I'm in a tournament, dude. Try me after. Oh, that was a great move. That was a great move. This is a super strong player. I'm not exactly sure why he's taking so much time on this. Well, I mean, I can appreciate taking time because I know he's going to play his king right in here, and these pawns are going to crush me. Here they come. The pawns are coming. There goes that pawn. So, exactly. He's got that square and that square. I don't think I can stop that. Can I? Check, and I move any queens. That's the only way to stop that, is to give check to him. Hope he takes with the knight, which he's not going to. The tournament ends at 8:30. Where did he move? Oh, he moved the king. That's what I was wondering about. This is going to be a check, and this is going to be a queen. There's nothing I can do to stop that, right? Is that not correct? That's correct. 3 a.m. here. You ought to go to bed. This one's over. Oh, he wants 2 queens? That's funny. I'm worried, he says. I wouldn't have bothered with the rook. Okay, I'm lost. Good game. Coffee Castle, what happened? This guy, Fayetteville, this guy, this guy, this guy. Where is Coffee Castle? Did he play? Well, I had a rough tournament. I finished way down. I'm the only one streaming too. You know what? Thanks for asking, Kickmar. Somebody's going to have to help me set that up because I don't know how to do it. Somebody was telling me that there's a way to, I could set it up with a PayPal account. I just haven't done it yet. Pick Eliza. I don't know who you're talking to, Kickmar or me. My daughter's not home. I'm worried. Mine isn't home either. Wow, 2 draws and a loss. This was a rough tournament night. Hey? At least we can play chess in 10 minutes. What side are you wanting to play on? Are you wanting to play on Lichess? You know, I may have to, I'm not sure. I may have to go to a Zoom meeting. I have to see. I don't know if it's happening tonight or not. One game, Kickmar. Boy, that last guy just, 1 game, 5 minutes. That last guy just crushed me. Are you two going to play each other or you're wanting to play me? I'm not sure what if you're talking to each other or you're talking to me. Me against you. You're not going to cheat, are you? Rough. That was a rough round, rough tournament. It really was. 2 draws and a loss. Well, I can't stand up to a 24-40. He just beat me. But the other guy, those other 2 games, I really did badly in the middle game. In both of them. I didn't know the opening. I did badly in the middle game, I guess. Somehow drew both games. That second game was by far the most interesting one. I'm 1900, don't worry. All right. So I guess those guys are going to play each other. I'm just looking to see what happens here. The tournament's going to finish in a minute. Looks like we're in 6th place. The guy mouse slipped. Well, I know what he means. I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed in my play. I don't want to play against Kickmore. I want to play against you. Are you on Lichess? Kickmore is a scrub. I know him from School Chess Club. Played this guy one-on-one. Really? Is that so? All right. Yes. You're going to have to match me. I mean, you're going to have to challenge me, is what I meant. Well, this tournament ends in 5 more minutes. I'm not playing any more games. What is this? You got to challenge me on Lichess, dude. Do L E. Do Lily 1. I'm going to leave the tournament here in just a second. I don't think there's really any point to this now. I'm in, he says. Dusan in, is that you? All right, I'll play you 1 game. I'm out of the tournament. Okay, streamers, we have a special game for you tonight in which I'm going to play 5-0 against this guy rated 1634. His name is Dusan in. Finally, some good content, he says. Are these guys watching us? I don't know how to tell who's watching. Whatever. No idea. I just make moves, dude. I have no idea what my theory is. What country are you guys in? Serbia. Who's the famous player from Serbia? Is it Levon Aronian? There is a well-known player from Serbia. Oh yeah, Djokovic. Yep, Djokovic. That's right. I'll go right here. Oh, Nikola Tesla. Nothing but respect for him, man. I don't know Bobby Mons. Don't know that person. I don't want to play your computer, dude. Make sure you're making the moves. You know, we're having a special after tournament stream of a game right now. Something we did not have before. Navina Hot. I don't know that Navina. Wants to hold on to his bishop, huh? What do I do for a living? I'm a college professor. What do I teach? I teach chemistry. '94. Okay, here I could play this. I guess that's what we'll do. Am I strict? Not really. Students can't handle a strict teacher. I do not have kids. it's time to pose this dude on the file. Okay, 5 to 6. I can afford to isolate a pawn. No, I cannot afford to lose a pawn. This dude is lost. I know that he has, I know this is a in-game, and I know that he's got bishops of opposites, but I mean, I think I just have too much here. You know, you guys could donate once I figure out how to donate. You could donate. I could even take a game. I could play a game with everybody who donates. Wouldn't that be great? Isn't that what the Botez sisters do? Don't you have to, you know, donate to them or something? I gotta pay attention here. I'm not paying attention. This guy's 110% lost. All right. I will play you again next week if you want to play. Okay? Dusan? Come on back next week. We'll play again. Okay? Let me go back over here and see if you've said anything because I have the. I have a daughter. That would be awesome. That guy with the pannier tank, I'd gladly donate to play a game. Yes! That's how I'm going to finally make some money so I can retire. Good game. I'll practice for next time. Okay, we'll play again next week after the tournament ends at 8:30 Central Time. That's it for tonight. I'm logging off. Hope you had fun. Bye.